Gold, now we are based on daily chart. We want to analyze the chart for the next week. All right, as we can see, based on daily chart, the price is keep dropping. Now the question, how deep it can go, whether we should expect the continuation or for the reversal. And if we refer to indicators, when we consider compare these two low, based on this one, we will have a divergence, but based on MACD, we don't have it. Okay, now the question is how deep it can go and whether we should look for buy or not. Okay, but based on daily chart, we don't have anything unless we wait for the next week and we see what we will get here. In this case, we move to forward chart. All right, if we move to forward chart and refer back to my last video when the price was within this correction, one of the options to sell was having entry below this, and which we had already this sell. Okay, now the question is for the next week when the market open, what we will get from here, whether we can expect the price to get the correction and we can expect the price to drop, or we should look for the reversal. Okay, as we can see, we want to see between these two based on the indicators. Based on this, we have a divergence, and how about this? Yes, still we have it, but again, it doesn't mean since we have a divergence we need to look for buy. All it depends what we will get from here, and we just compare the correction with the indicators, then we see whether we need to look for buy or not, or should look for sell. But anyway, we don't have anything, so we need to wait what we will get from chart and when the market open, what we will get from here before we make a decision. All right, in this case, we move to 1 hour chart. As we can see, based on 1 hour chart, this is the entry, the one of the option. Now we should be in the trade, and the traders should whether they take profit or move their stop loss at least to break even. Okay, and there was no other sell setup from here. That means the second option, we didn't get any trade setup from here. All right, in this case, I remove everything. As I say, we want to see what we will get from, what type of the correction we will get from here when the market open. Okay, if we want to look for sell, what we can expect? The first things, we want the price to drop, reverse, we get the flat before we look for sell. Then if we get this similar to what I'm drawing here, the another option, what we want, at least the price drop start to correct similar to what I'm drawing here. Okay, this is how we're going to look for sell. We need to get one of these two options for the correction before we take the sell. But from what we have right now, we don't have any trade setup, and having entry below this is not a good idea because of the gap. Okay, and how about if we get similar to what we have here? Yes, if we get the similar what we have here, big correction, that time we need to consider how we need to look for sell, whether we need to look for the sell setup or having entry below. It depends where. Okay, but right now we cannot talk about this because we don't have that correction. And as I explained, from what we have right now, we can expect two different types of the correction before we look for sell. As I explained, do we need to look for buy? Right now we cannot say whether we can look for buy or not, and as we can see, the way the price rears from here. Okay, in this case, if I move to 15-minute chart, the only times I can look for buy if the price start to correct here within this small range. That means within this top and within this low. That means if the price drop start to correct similar to what I'm drawing here, then from there we need to see how we can trade, whether we can look for trade setup within this small range, or we should have for example, have entry above the correction, which from what we have, maybe we put this one. All right, anyway, we don't have any trade setup. As I explained, this is how we can expect if we wanna trade, whether for sell or buy. And what we want to do, we need to wait when the market open, we see what we will get here, what type of the correction we will get within this range. Then from there we make a decision whether we should look for buy or sell. And the best is we wait for Monday when the market open, then from there we can make a decision. And if we move to daily chart, I think if we get a buy setup, it can give us a better trade, because any down move can give us a short-term trade. All right, in terms of the risk and reward. Anyway, we just wait when the market open, we see what we will get, what type of the correction we'll get here, then from there we make a decision. In this case, we just follow the chart, and if I see any update, any trade setup, I will share on YouTube. Thanks.